What's going on, my fellow Dappreneurs? Welcome to yet another solo live with Become a Fearless Father. And today we're going to talk about what is my responsibility, what is not, what can I do about it. That direction we're going to go. It's important to me. I had a little struggle with myself earlier today. Let's say about an hour ago. Anyway, what's it about? So here we go. So I was walking with the kids. We visited a friend, and we stayed there for a little bit, and then we went back, and we passed a playground, and they wanted to play, which is always great. So we were playing, and it was a lot of fun. And I go and try and participate with whatever things that are there. Swings. Okay, I'll swing them, and if there's got like the other things, I'll sit on it. It's make sure that they know that Daddy knows how to have a little fun as well. Anyway, there were 4 girls, a little bit older than my kids. They sat on the bench close to the park, and one of them had a hamburger that she was eating, and little by little she was losing all the paper that was with it. So the wrapping lost, napkin lost, the bag that was in lost, and it just blew away, and nobody responded. At one point, one of the girls said, "You should throw it in the garbage." And all the other girls just started laughing. And then she laughed, of course, as well. And then she was quiet, right? And I was thinking in my head, should I stand up and walk over there and tell them something and explain them like, dude, this is your world, right? You are going to be living here for another, if you're lucky, 100 years. However, if you keep doing this stuff, there won't be a world, right? And I have the feeling that a lot of us are losing track of that, and I understand it because it's so difficult with all the different news that we get from different people that we think we can trust or that we actually trust about what the current condition is in regards to our world, right? Plus what is beneficial to us, correct? Because if we would all step over to organic food, right, we all have to pay a lot more money. So we don't do that because either we don't have it, or we believe we don't have it, or whatever, or we think it's not worth it, whatever it is, right? Even though there are really, really great study videos out where they show families that have been taking non-organic food and changed it for 2 weeks to organic food, and then you can see what their levels of pesticides in their bodies and all that kind of stuff does to them by having made that change. Right? That's not the direction I wanted to go into. What I wanted to go into is, should I approach them and explain to them that it's better to throw that stuff in the garbage can? All right? I made the decision, no, it is not. However, now I made the decision that it is my duty to talk to this live with all my fellow Dappreneurs out there, saying it is your responsibility to teach this to your kids. It is your responsibility to work on leaving a multi-generation legacy, meaning do not only think that you are making a better world for your son, you are making a better world for your son, your son's son, their son, and then after that, or daughter for that matter, right? Meaning that it is now the time to step up and stop wasting time on making little steps towards helping to achieve a better world, right? Little steps towards what can I do? Yes, that's great. We got to go faster, right? I think we have 10 years max when we reach the point of no return. I don't know if anybody knows this, realize this. However, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we passed the point of our natural resources that the earth can produce in a year. We passed it already. We used it up already, all of it, for this year. And we're only at the beginning of August. So we still have several more months to go where we are using resources that we're actually not supposed to be using because the earth can't produce it anymore. Meaning that if we continue like this, in 2050, there won't be enough food that we can produce because the earth can't produce it because of we just completely fucked up this planet, Excuse my language. So I'm very passionate about it because I believe in leaving and working on a multi-generation legacy, meaning that I think, what's life going to be for my grandkids, for their grandkids, right? My grandkids, whatever that is, however you say that. And for me to do that, that means that I got to start doing stuff now and share stuff now that also involves not just your mind, not just your what you're teaching your kids right now when you're talking to your kids, but also what are you doing to make sure that they can continue to live. Yes, it's great to teach them values. Absolutely, you must do that. Yes, you must spend time with them. Yes, you must work on their mindset. Teach them all you can. However, there's 100% certainty that we must teach them about environment and how to take better care of it. What we can do, what we shouldn't do. And one of the easiest things is teach our kids, if you have garbage in your hands, throw it in the garbage can. If you see garbage on the floor, pick it up and throw it in the garbage can. My son the other day, my oldest one, he saw me pick up a bottle. And I picked the bottle up for two reasons. Bottle of glass, a big beer bottle. I picked it up because it was there where there's a lot of little kids. And if some kid picks it up and decides, hey, this is fun to throw, that's going to be very messy. So I picked it up, not just for environmental issues, but also for safety issues, right? And if you talk about safety issues, it's also safety issues for our animals that we should love, we must love, right? Every living thing should be valued. So that means that we need to take care of that as well. We need to teach our kids that. You leave your garbage hanging around, you don't take care of that, it's going to end up somewhere. And it might just end up with, you know, some animal that's going to eat it, swallow it, get sick, and die, right? Animals die, we die. It's that simple. Hakuna Matata. Is that the right phrase? No, it's not. Well, yeah, it is. Circle of life, right? It's the circle of life, but it's true. So we need to teach our kids that and teach them to value every single living organism on this planet, and teach them how to make sure that this planet gets better and not worse, right? So I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about it. I'm getting more and more passionate about it. One of the things that we did at home, for example, is we are no longer buying bottles of water. We have a can with a filter, and we put water in from the faucet. You can't drink the water here completely. However, with that filter, it is drinkable and very good. So we do that now so we don't have extra waste of plastic, right? And we're trying to look every time, it's like, okay, what can we improve on? My parents are even bigger, better at this than I am, and they came up last and they sent me a message saying that one of the supermarkets close to our house has now changed all their plastic for the fruit and the vegetables to different kind of bags that you can use that are better for the environment. So for me, then that's like, okay, now I have an easier decision to make where are we going to go shopping next, right? Because it's important for me to make those steps. So much stuff is in plastic, and we need to regulate that, look for that, right? So no, it is not my obligation to walk over to those girls, even though I could have. However, it is my obligation to share with you how I view the world and how I view and find it important. And this is my message to you. Make sure that you start teaching your kids how to take better care of nature, and make sure that you are the best example that you can be for your kids. So what is it that you can do right now that you are not doing, but you can, to make sure that we make this world a better place, and that future generations can enjoy this planet just as much as we are doing right now. All right, I hope that message is clear. Let me know. Anyway, if you are facing challenges that you want to overcome, click on the link in the comment section and get my free step guide and enjoy that. Let me know what you think. All right, have an amazing day. I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.